Hi, everyone. Welcome to Unscripted Martha. Um, Here we are for another episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the likes, comments. I appreciate it. We appreciate it so much. And subscribe, please, to our channel. Hi,
Yes, please.
Jimmy. How are you?
Hi, Marta. It's always a joy to see you. And we got another episode set for people. So
Yeah,
today we're going to be talking about hookup culture. Oh boy.
hookup culture. Yeah, it's a trend now.
Well,
Yeah,
we're going to get into it. And we're going to start as we always do because you're confrontational, Marta.
yeah,
We're gonna
sometimes.
we're gonna
Yeah.
start we're gonna start with the confronting questions.
Okay, let's do it.
The first one being, is hookup culture really about freedom or avoidance of intimacy?
Totally, it's about avoiding intimacy. I
Mm,
think people are scared. Most of the people, I can't uh, talk about everyone, but
mm,
for what I have seen, a lot of people are avoiding intimacy because they are so afraid to be hurt, uh, or because simply simply because they are broken. We everyone is broken. We all have problems, you know.
I certainly am.
Yeah, we all have issues to resolve, but there's some people that prefer to go in several relationships thinking that way they think, oh, this person didn't work out because that person is the issue,
Hmm.
you know. But
Hmm.
it's not. You are the issue, you know.
Yep.
Because yeah, we are mirrors, Jimmy.
Mm.
So instead of blaming the other person, you should take a step back and think what that person is reflecting about me.
Mm.
That's what what is my personal belief. What
Having
about you?
having gone to college when I did, and to give people full context, when I was a junior, senior in college, that's sort of when the Me Too movement happened. So I got really petrified as a man, just because of all the accusations that were being thrown around. And the accusation is enough for a man sometimes to be vilified. So, but honestly, I think that hookup culture is about orgasms. Short
You,
term, like
yeah,
dopamine hits. That's
yeah,
all it is.
dopamine. But it's gonna give you a dopamine hit in the moment, Jimmy. But after so many hookups,
Hmm.
at the end you're gonna be empty because you are not cultivating connections, real connections. And it is something that is happening right now. There is so many options, so many ways that you can cheat and lie. And
Right.
at the end, you are alone and you are not cultivating meaningful connections, minimal friendships, meaningful relationships.
Um, to be a little more specific,
Yeah.
what helps create a meaningful connection for you? I mean, what can men concentrate on to build that?
First of all, I think you have to. For me, I would like someone that know me for who I am,
Hmm.
as not not only as a woman, as a person. We are soul beings, you know. I
Yes,
want
yes, ma'am.
someone that knows my soul inside of me, how I think, how what I believe, you know, what
Hmm.
kind what kind of person you are. Because at the end, Jimmy, we are gonna grow old, and beauty is gonna it's not gonna last forever. So you better, yeah, you
Yeah.
better cultivate something that is that when you are old, you say, you know, I have I'm surrounded by amazing people, like my friends, my family, my wife or my husband. You know,
Hmm.
that's what I think.
Well, I would ask this as a man because it's sometimes confusing. They also have to be willing to share their soul with you in order for me to understand it. Like that, I think that's the disconnect I'm having is like women also have to be open to sharing their soul with you.
Absolutely,
You know, so
it has to work for both sides. It's not
yeah,
one sided. I think if we were more open, more vulnerable,
vulnerable.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
Sorry, I always have some issues with some of
Oh,
the
you're
words.
fine, Marta. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Yeah,
But yeah,
it was.
okay.
Mhm.
I agree with all of that. Are people emotionally detached or just afraid of being vulnerable? We just kind of talked about
Ah, they
that.
are bit vulnerable. Like they avoid that like a plague.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what. Well, I know why because they were hurt in the past, and they bring those issues. They don't heal, and they keep bringing those issues to their relationships.
Well, and I think, to remind folks, I'm living in Indiana, which is part of the Bible Belt. I mean, I think people are terrified of religious consequences, what society will think. I mean, it's
Mhm.
things outside of their control, yet they let that control them, you know? That's
Yeah,
also part of it.
that's a good. You say something very true. It's not only that some people are broke.
Hmm.
It's broken inside. It's also their limiting beliefs. Like religions, politics, everything is. Uh, some people even are afraid of what the family is gonna say, what the friends are gonna say,
Hmm.
and they prioritize that, what other people think, instead of prioritizing what you want, what you really love, what you want for real. I
Hmm.
don't give a fuck what people think.
Keep not giving a fuck, Marta. We want that to happen. Um, all right. I think I know where you're gonna go with this one, but and I got a good reference for people here. Is casual sex actually casual, or does it always leave an emotional imprint?
Oh, wow. I think for me and the people that are in the spiritual path, like me,
Hmm.
when you have sex, we are energy, okay?
Yes,
We
ma'am.
are frequency, energy. So when you have an encounter, sexual encounter,
Mm.
your energetic field it opens. Like, you know, when you have those encounters,
Mm.
sexual encounters, you absorb all the energy of that person, and that blueprint it can stay with you for years.
Mm.
Their traumas, their karmas. It's not. It's not. It's not only a sexual interaction. You are exchanging uh, a lot of things there, and you have to be careful of that, because sometimes you are having a hookup with someone, no,
Don't
and then
don't don't take my point from me, Marta. What I was gonna say is because I saw this on a video, you may have sent it to me actually. Um, Sex is the sacred energy exchange between two people. That's what it is.
absolutely, for me, I'm very conscious of that. at least now.
Good.
Uh,
Yeah.
I now I truly believe that you have to respect your body like a temple, because if you are going uh, having a lot of sexual interactions all the time, can you imagine all the energy that are absorbing for those people? Even
Hmm.
karma that don't belong to you. It belongs to that person, and
Oh God.
you go home, and then you hook up with another girl or another man, and you pass all that energy to that person.
No, not me. Yeah.
It's it's crazy. It's
Mm.
crazy.
Just stay home, people. Just stay home. Wait, will you?
Be intentional.
Yeah.
You want to. I'm not. How do you say? I'm not saying, oh, I'm not Mother Teresa, or, but I'm not trying to lecturing anyone, but be intentional. Be
Oh,
careful. If you're gonna have sex with someone, be intentional. Know the person, know the soul of that person,
right,
eh, and be aware that that energetic exchange is gonna happen.
right. I'm gonna reveal something just so people
Right,
know.
right.
I've had intimate relationships, but I have yet to have sex. I'm still a virgin. I have not
Ah, really?
I haven't made that choice yet. So
Okay, well,
I've
I
had
hope.
my opportunities, but I've said no. So
Oh, good for you.
yeah.
Because Jimmy, some unfortunately now, some men think they sleeping around and sleeping with a lot of women is gonna make
Hmm.
them like manly or macho. No, it's all the contrary. People that sleeping around is people that don't have self control,
Hmm.
that don't respect themselves enough.
Mm.
It's for me, and I think for a lot of women, and I think a lot of women are going to agree with that. That a man that is sleeping around a lot is a man that don't doesn't have self control.
Well, and I'm speaking for myself here, but
Good
I'm good.
for you.
I'm good energy, man. You know, so I'm not gonna waste it on somebody that doesn't deserve it.
Good for you. Good for you. I'm
Yeah.
proud of you.
Thank you. As am I. This is my generation, not necessarily yours, Marta, but has social media and dating apps made people disposable?
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
agree with that too. Yeah.
it's very sad because actually in my podcast called My Cows, we were talking about now that these people now is like you think like you have a lot of options because
Hmm.
that's uh, the swiping culture makes
Hmm.
you think that there is a lot of options, but it's not true. Of all those options, it's very rare that you're gonna make a good connection, something real, something valuable.
Right.
You
Totally.
know? Yeah, it's like Netflix. No, it's like you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
100 channels and have 100 movies and shows, and uh, you spend all the afternoon like trying to find something, and you don't find anything
Right.
at the end.
Well, having grown up in the social media era, because again, Facebook started around the time I was in high school. Um, it's provided too much access to people 24/7, 365. I don't like the idea that somebody can add me on Facebook and know everything I've done since 2009. Think about
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah,
that's too much.
yeah.
You know, and remember Marta in like this must have ended around 1999, 2000. Remember when you would actually miss somebody? because you weren't in constant contact with them. Maybe we need to
Yeah,
go back to that where we actually
yeah,
miss people.
that would be amazing. Before
Yeah.
uh, people made the effort to calling you, go to your house, at least. Well, still in Mexico, still we have that. Uh, um, we still do that. You
Hmm.
know, sometimes you are at home and suddenly your friend call you, I'm outside, can I go in? And now it's like everything is like texting and social media,
Yeah.
and the real connection is lost.
Well, let me ask you, does it give you the ick when a guy will call you before texting you at now?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's not like giving me an ache. It's like what the fuck? What's happening? You know, if it's something that I know well, I don't care. You know, it still surprised me, but
Okay.
but I have the trust to tell you, okay, can I call you later or whatever? But it's something that I don't know. Call me suddenly. I'm not gonna answer.
I'm just
That's for
trying.
sure.
I'm
That's
just
for sure.
trying to learn you, and so that the audience can learn you a little bit, Marta. That's why I ask.
Yeah.
Um, all right, and then we'll wrap up with this one just so we can move on to the next category. Is hookup culture empowering or is it slowly damaging how we connect? We've sort of gone over it, but to summarize. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, we are not making good connections, meaningful connections. We are losing that, and it's so sad. I
Yeah.
hope my son. Well, I think he's doing great. He's cultivating good friends, and they call each other. They go out, and
Good.
but unfortunately, we're so comfortable in our uh, too much comfortable in our houses, and oh, there is the app there, you know, and I'm gonna chat it.
Oh yeah. Well, I was telling you, I went to a bar last night as show prep, and
Tell me.
the night scene sucks, man. Like I don't enjoy it. It's not. And tell me if I'm wrong, Marta. And this has been my experience for 10 years now, because I've been 21 for 10 years, or able to drink for a decade. Uh, you talk to the people that you come with to the bar. There are no new interactions. And when you're not interacting with people, you're either looking at a television
Yeah,
or your pocket television
yeah,
right here.
exactly.
There's no purpose of even being in the bar. Buy alcohol yourself and invite your friends over. That would be better.
Exactly. Totally. We are losing so much, and it's sad. It's sad what is happening.
Hmm.
Actually, I follow this woman in TikTok, and she was saying we are in a society where everyone is broken, everyone is afraid, everyone is avoidant, everyone, you know. And I sometimes I stop and think, what if this today is your last day in this earth?
Mm,
Because we don't know,
we don't. No.
and we live like we are gonna live forever, you know, and
Yeah.
we are missing a lot of things because we are very comfortable thinking, I'm gonna live forever, and you are uh, holding grudges, resentment, and sometimes you ruin beautiful friendships, connections, relationships for stupid things. And
Yeah.
it's really sad what is happening.
Well, you're stuck with me for a lifetime, so get used
Yeah.
to me. Let's see. Moving on to more controversial statements. That's what Marta's known for. Anyway. Um, People don't want connection, they want validation without responsibility. That's bars right there. Yeah,
100% is
I would say so. Yeah, go ahead.
some people are so insecure that validation is like they if they don't get the validation, they get depressed. And
Yeah,
it's the only validation you need is yourself.
yeah. Well, and honestly, Marta, if I'm being completely honest, you taught me this. Not every day is going to be the honeymoon phase,
Exactly.
and you still have to stick by the person.
Yeah,
If you genuinely love them and genuinely want them to win, then you gotta stick by them.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love is a decision that you have to make every single day because no one is perfect. We all have a lot of issues, we make mistakes. We're not perfect. So even in friendships and relationships, I think um, we need to make the decision. I want to be with this person. I'm going to stick with that person because I love her, I love him, and fight for it.
hmm Moving on to another one here. You can act detached, but your nervous system remembers everything. You as an Aquarius, I know the opinion you're gonna have here. So go
Tell
ahead. Yeah.
Aquarius, yeah, I can detach very easily.
Yeah.
Aquarius are well known because if someone, for me, if someone doesn't want me and
Uh-huh.
don't want to be with me, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be chasing you like, please be with me.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
No, no, if you don't want me, I'm sorry. It's gonna break my heart, but you know, and yeah, but some people, uh, they don't take the time to heal
hmm
their attachments, so they stay where it's more comfortable for them or familiar,
hmm
you know?
This doesn't totally relate, but I had a situation at an old job that I had where a boss like yelled at me, and I mean like
Horrible.
yeah, horrible. And even though I've worked on getting over that trauma, I still remember it like it was yesterday. Like
Yeah,
the
of course.
stuff that scares you and hurts you, like it sticks with you, whether you want to forget it or not, man. It still
Yeah,
sticks.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Yeah, but we have to heal those things too.
oh yeah, I still got plenty of work to do, but
Yeah,
let's see. The more options you have, the less they value connection.
100%. Yeah. It- but I'm gonna say something. You like I say before, we think that we have a lot of options, but of all your options, which one is one that is meaningful?
Right.
That that really is gonna make an impact in your life. You know, I prefer to be with one person, one friend that is like making an impact in my life that be surrounded for 100 people. That
Yeah.
I only gonna get small talk or uh, conversation that are not enlightening.
What are some enlightening things that you like to talk about, Marta?
Uh,
Is there
I
it?
love to talk about the universe, about the energy, about frequencies, about uh, it's because this universe is so amazing. I hope people could understand how we work and energetically.
hmm
I think your whole perception of the world would change if
Mm.
you were open to those subjects. It's amazing. It's something that is I'm very passionate
I'm getting
because
there. I'm getting there.
because
Keep helping me.
I know. I have seen your growth, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, dear. Means a lot to me. Um, what I would say is, as a man, and I kind of regret this because I've had this behavior before, working through it, but like the more connections I had, the more it was like this woman checks this box for me.
Mm.
You know, she fulfills this need. It's not a consummate relationship where, okay, I'm friends with her, I can be intimate, I can have a serious conversation. It wasn't an all-encompassing kind of love. It was sort of check the box and move on. So, yeah.
Oh, got it.
Anyway, but I'm working on that, and yeah, it's part of my
You're
growth.
doing great, Jimmy.
Thank you, thank you. I'm trying. All right, and then as always, we use the wonderful Chat GPT to to form some of our questions here. There's a deeper angle. We're gonna call this part of the program. What is the emotional cost of acting like nothing affects you? I got a good one for this.
That nothing affects you. You
Yeah.
are empty inside. If you pretend that nothing affects you, you are dead. You are dead inside. I prefer to feel deep inside,
hmm
because I'm human and I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna grieve, and I'm gonna get over it, and because I know that I'm strong. But those emotions, even when you are really, really low,
hmm
at least in my case, they're gonna help me to grow
mm
and make me uh, make me a better person. Every season of my life that I had a heartbreak or something terrible happened to me,
hmm
I I um, I feel that I became a very human being.
Well, have you seen the movie Inside Out? It's
Inside
a
out,
it's a Disney movie. You may not have.
no, maybe not.
Um, well, to give folks context, it talks about I don't know the specific emotions, but there's a character for each emotion in your brain, and
Wow.
the premise of the story is essentially that crying allows for all of your emotions to be refreshed,
Yes.
and that releasing sadness, anger, whatever, it ultimately allows for your system to be reset. And without being sad, without having the ability to cry, you're not
Yeah.
going to get better.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not saying to like seek out things that make you cry, but crying is good. If you can cry, you're capable of that, which is good.
Healing.
Yeah.
Cry is healing, and suppressing your emotion can make you sick. Every disease is psychosomatic. I don't know if I'm saying the right word in English, but every emotion that you suppress can make you sick.
Mm.
For example, the liver is anger. The what is I forgot, the kidneys are sadness.
hmm
So every part of your body is gonna tell you something. You're that you're suppressing an emotion, and people avoid to feel, to reflect, to you know.
hmm
If you keep suppressing an emotion, it's like those things where you put food and you what is the name
Food
that you
processor? Yeah.
exactly
Yeah. Right.
at some point it's going to explode.
Or a blender. A blender. Yeah.
No, it's not a blender. It's something that you put the food and close it and
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
starts like,
I think the first time I was right. Food processor. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I don't know
It's a good example, man. No, totally.
the,
Um, yeah, folks, for the love of God, get in touch with your emotions. And Marta,
oh,
for the people at home, let's say it again. How hot is it when a guy's in touch with his emotions to you?
it's the hardest thing ever.
Okay.
I, believe me, what I'm saying, I say this because I have a lot of girlfriends. We love when a man is in touch with their emotion, when he can be vulnerable, when he can break and cry. And it's the cutest thing
Mm,
ever. It's beautiful. It's, you know, for us, like having muscle and be strong. And,
okay. Yeah.
well, no, no, no.
All right. Um, and then we have another segment on the program here. It's called Be Honest. So
Oh, oh,
hopefully we can both be honest here.
okay.
Have you ever told yourself something was casual but it wasn't? I've got one that I could talk about.
I no, no, because like I said before, I'm very intentional with the people that I have sex.
Right. I get that.
So
Good for you.
like I'm not gonna sleep around and oh suddenly I catch feelings. No,
Right.
no.
Um,
you you say that you
this was actually one of my first intimate relationships because I had never really been totally vulnerable about sex with any woman, and this was somebody that I had met that made me feel comfortable, that
have
made me feel sexy and powerful as a man, and eventually I got attached to her and um, paid for clothes, paid for gifts to try to fix her and make her feel great. And ultimately, at the end, I just felt empty because that's all that it was. It was a money exchange.
so,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
she, oh yeah, I'm so sorry that happened to you, Jimmy. Yeah,
It was fun to spoil her. I mean, it's fun to spoil women. I love that. Like being able to shell out something and get the validation of like, thank you, honey, whatever. Like I it was my pleasure, but looking
uh,
back, it didn't
you are
really
so
help me, you know. So
skinny. But
yeah.
unfortunately, there is some, I'm sorry, girls, if some one of you are gonna get offended. But it's, unfortunately, there is some woman that they are they go for it. You know, they don't care about emotions or feelings or anything. They go for the gift, the material
Well,
thing.
and that should be a man's job. Like he should want to give money to his wife, you know?
But money shouldn't be your
Right.
main goal. Like be with that man, and because it's gonna give you. At least I try to work for the things that I want.
I always have the attitude if you give somebody money, it will probably come back to you in some form.
Yeah,
So,
totally. And
yeah.
I love that that you think that way.
Well, and we're only here for an infinite amount of time, and money is easy to. Here, girl, go treat yourself. I love
Beautiful,
that.
but I
Yeah.
never let someone that would utilize you.
No, I
Just
won't let that happen again.
oh,
That was the one example of that happening. So yeah.
okay. Because yeah, we can be like nice and help people, whatever. But at what point they are going using you?
Well, and I don't mean to be morbid here, but I'll give you the end of her story. She ended up overdosing on drugs.
Ah, wow.
And
I'm
it broke my heart for to see her story end like that. So
sorry.
you can't fix people, man. They got to do it themselves.
Totally. You can fix people.
I love you, girl, wherever you are. I don't know, but anyway. Um, hey, all right. Do you want to move on to audience engagement? I don't even know how long this episode is, Marta. We may have gone over, but
Yeah.
we can move on to the audience engagement if you want.
We have more questions.
Well, this is for the audience, and we can hand it out to them.
Okay.
Um, has hookup culture made dating better or worse? Some,
Yeah, guys, please let us know what you think about this subject. We love to read all your comments. Put your comments below, and thank you for watching. Thank you, Jimmy. It was fun.
always, Marta, and yeah. Uh, for folks that want to get more content with you, as well as your calendar and all the stuff that you have available, how can they get to that?
Uh, you can go to my website, marthaacuna.com. You
Yeah,
can find there my pictures, my book, my calendar. Yeah,
very good. Do you still have the bundle deal going on, or is that a limited time thing?
we made some bundles where you can get all the package in one and they are no expensive. So thank you for all the support and the love. I love you, everyone.
Awesome. And folks, for those that want to possibly have me as your podcast producer, you can also reach out to me at JBK on air on all social media platforms, plus linktree.com/JBK on air. Marta, I didn't mean to take up all your sweet time, but we will move on to the next episode.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Mwah.